Welcome to our video. Hello everybody. Today we're gonna fix some issue which is with PHP but it gives the error when you try to import some database. So I downloaded the database, but then I could find out like no, there's some issue where it limits. There's a limit on what I want to upload. It's more bigger than import is more bigger than the limit which is allowed to use. So what I'm gonna do is I would like you to go to your terminal, put in and say start. You say service, service Apache 2 start, then you say service MySQL. Delete this and say MySQL start. Okay, started that, those services. Okay, it's fine. We take out this terminal away, then we can go to localhost phpMyAdmin, then you enter. Yes, this is what I have now. I logged in already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to just import. I want to import a database which I downloaded. This is what I got. Yes, this is the database. You can see the database is 7.8 megabytes. Then if I try to load that, I load it and click on go, I get a message which says no data was received to import. Either no file name was submitted or the file size exceeded the maximum size permitted by your PHP configuration. Yeah, you can see here that's the problem. The problem is here. It's not in the first thing. The problem is here. The maximum what size file size is exceeded. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna increase the size, then we fix the error. So you remember our size is 7 megabytes. If we can go to our downloads, you can see it's 7 meg, and I'm sure the PHP file, it only allows us to take 2 megabytes. So without wasting more time, what you're gonna do, go to your other, we're using Linux. I think this could also work in other Linux flavors. You go to your computer, then you look for etc. That's where the PHP files are. etc. When you're in etc, look for PHP. It doesn't matter which version you're using. I go to PHP, click on PHP. I'm using 7.3. Double click that. Then after there, you're gonna find a file called Apache 2. So in Apache 2, you click inside, then you go to php.ini. So you view that file. So you look for this line which says upload underscore max underscore file size equals to 2. So 2m means 2 megabytes. So our file is 7 megabytes. So let me put maybe 10 megabytes. I'm increasing it to 10 megabytes, and also I'm gonna put it here for be file uploads. It's a maximum number of files that can be uploaded via a single request, 20. It's fine. Let me leave it like that. Then I can leave it like that, but now I have something here which says default socket timeout. So the timeout, it tells us 60 minutes. So maybe you can put it to, don't worry about these things. I'm just doing them for only fix this. This is the one which fixes this. But now I'm worried about my files too big. I wanna try to put this to from 60 to be 120. I'm doubling that to be at least 2 minutes, or we can make it 360. I'm just making it to be more minutes. So that's what I'll do. Seconds to 60 seconds. Now I'm putting it to 360. So because if it try to load a bigger file and it finds out that it times out until 60 seconds, it might fail. So I did it, but please don't change that. Just change this first, but if you find a problem, then we can change this. I'm gonna do a video on this to investigate more, but this is what you have to change. Just go to your upload max file underscore max underscore file size equals to, it's always 2 meg, but we're gonna make it what, 2 MB, but we're gonna make it 10 MB. So we save because we know the file size of our file. After saving that, what you're gonna do, you close the browser for now. After closing that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna bring back your terminal, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna say service Apache to stop. We're gonna stop that service first, and then we say service Apache to, no, it's gonna be service MySQL stop. Once we stop that, also we can recall the first one, this one which says Apache to MySQL start. We restart it, then we say MySQL Apache to, instead of stop we want it to start, Apache to start, then we enter. So after entering that, we can go to our browser, then we see what's gonna happen then. So when you go to your browser, then you go to my PHP my admin localhost PHP my admin, then you enter. Yeah, after entering, you here we're gonna go just say import. I wanna import that file exactly the way we did. I go to this and say okay. After okay, you say go. Let's see. You see now it's working. It has not given us any problem. Why? Because we put the megabytes more, we gave it more megabytes. This is a 7 and it was allowing only 2. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait until this uploads, then but for now, if it you see it takes time sometimes if the file is big, but if your file is smaller, by now it would have been done. Mine is a little bit bigger, but even if it's bigger, the signs are we don't have any error which appeared before in the beginning, because it's trying to now import all those tables, because it's a very huge file. That's why you can see it's a 7 MB. So but I hope that helps, guys. Let's wait and see it's upload. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe, or to also to share our content, and I would say if you have something, please comment. I'm using Kali Linux. It could happen to you in Windows, so if you know the PHP files are in Windows, go to PHP, that file, the one we did alter, then alter that, give it more megabytes. Also first check how big is your file before you increase the size, because you might give it a size when you're 10. I gave it 10 megabytes because my file was 7, but if your file is maybe 12 and you give it 10, it's not going to work. Look at your size, how big is your size, before you do upload that, because now I'm doing it local, but if you're doing online, it simply means if you don't have that power to increase that, you can talk to your people who hosts your stuff. Then you tell them, look, I have this issue and my file is 10 megabytes. I'm sure in my PHP in there is the megabytes is 2. Can you please increase it? They will increase it for you, and you don't need to have stress. But if you working locally, then you have seen the problem is easy to fix. But if you're working online, it's the same problem, but if you don't have access to that folder, then you have to talk to the hosting guys to tell them to increase that, so that they fix it, so that everything goes well. So here we're done, but now we're just waiting for the results, whereby we see it's still uploading, but after that everything's gonna be fine. So if it did not work, it was gonna give us that error immediately, because before it does anything, it first checks how big is the what the thing, the file. But since it's checked already, but now we see in the first place when you are doing that, it was, you can even rewind the video and see it gave us just seconds. It could know that no, this file is big, so I cannot upload it. Then it sent an error, so that's why we did go and alter the megabyte. So but anyway, let's wait for it to finish here. We're gonna see, and I hope guys it works for you as it has worked for me. And also guys who are using Ubuntu, I believe it's the same thing. Windows folders might be different also, but it's the same problem, same fix. Yeah, let's wait for a couple of minutes and see if it's gonna load well. The loading is okay, but now we're just waiting for the file to finish everything. It's taking a little bit longer, but that's the fix. The fix is okay. You can see even it gives us this message which says importing in the current server, so simply means everything is going well. We're just waiting for the what for it to finish. Just be patient a little bit if you want to see, but if you don't have much time, you can just close the video and start doing your stuff, because the problem is fixed. Only issue here is that the file is big, so importing is gonna take a little while, but I think it's about even to finish. We're just waiting for that success message. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe. We do videos on many things. We do on PHP, we do Android, we do Linux, we do MySQL, we do HTML, we do JavaScript, we do most of the things, we do them. Yeah, so if you have some question, you are free to send us a comment and ask us. If we can, then we're gonna tell you how to do it, or we're gonna do a video for you, or specifically we can send you some instructions on how to do that. It's taking a little bit longer, but don't worry, the steps are fine and everything is fixed. So if you can't wait, you better close the video and start work fixing your error. Also just being a little bit patient. And, yes, you can see what we told you, but anyway, it imported. It said script timed out. You can see script timeout passed. If you want to finish, import, release, submit, what. Don't worry about this. This thing worked, and remember, it's here. It's imported. We were fixing a different issue, and I touched on something else. So because it's big, don't complain about this, but it did import, and the database is here. You can see netb. You can see if I click on it, these are the files. So what we're gonna do, I want to show you that it did import. That's the imported database. So remember, we got it here. So don't worry about that. Also, that's the error I'm gonna work on. I know how to fix it. Since it gives us that problem, don't worry, we're gonna give it no, that's gonna be a different video, but this one, it fixes the problem which you wanted us to fix. So if you go to downloads, and you can see this, you can see the DB. I tried to see NED DB, NEDB. So that's the same DB you saw. So we fixed that. That's not an issue anymore. So you can see NetDB is here, so everything's fine. NetDB is here. It just did timeout because it took longer than 360 seconds we gave it, so it took more than what we gave it. So that's why it gave us that problem. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe on our channel, and also save and also share our content.